All right, welcome back, world, to another episode of the Hollywood Kippax podcast. New season, baby! Season 4 of Hollywood Kippax is here, and I'm here with none other than Will Lopez.
What is up? We are back.
We're back, baby.
We are fucking back. God damn, how long has it been?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Can't forget about that bit.
Bro, I mean, so we have a lot this season. We are bringing new changes. We're bringing sexy back.
We're bringing sexy back. Yeah.
See, we got a whole new setup. We got the wooden table. We're going oaken this season, my guys. And then you guys can't appreciate it, but I got a new laptop.
Jeez.
I got my focus right. The tech is working. The tech is for the last 2 seasons. Tech has been a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
But this tech is actually off the charts.
We went all out, dude.
We went all out. We went balls deep. And but now we are here. We're amongst it. We have personally, I mean, it's always the favorite episode of the season, right? It's the season preview. You talk about the last season. You talk about the new signings.
Yep.
You preview the games.
Yep.
You talk shit on the opposition.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but we have, I guess this episode's different because we've already seen one game from City. And I know that we're going to be talking a lot about the Wolves game.
Oh, yeah.
And how the pauses there. And is City back?
City is back, baby.
And we'll be talking a little bit about that. But first of all, Will, let's just catch up, my guy. So, Will, how's your summer been? How's your life been since the end of this last Premier League campaign?
Well, the beautiful thing about the EPL back is that my casino fucking season is over. So I'm going back to betting. No more casino stuff, cause.
Oh, you've been on your baccarat bullshit.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Not only that, but I've been hitting slots with Mom, and let's just say over the break, your boy hit a fucking grand jackpot of $12,000, dude.
Peanut butter and jam.
But yeah, dude, and well, of course I gave it all back, but here we are, man. Here we are. So. Back to Bill's bets and hoping to make $1 million off of that.
Yeah. And we got George Aldapa in the chat.
Hey,
George, welcome back for another season. Drop in the chat. Share your thoughts about Chelsea winning the Club World Cup.
Hey.
And maybe your prediction about Chelsea's season, because we will be getting into the predictions here in a minute,
yes,
George.
Sir.
But it is good to be back, and it is good to see you back, George. And then we also got Cameron on the IG, so, we got our day ones in the chat, right?
Gotta respect it, bro.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. And then also, Cam, drop your unsolicited thoughts about this Tottenham match that we're gonna be playing this Saturday. Just drop your thoughts. It should be an interesting one. Certainly Tottenham is kind of looking different this year since that
way different.
Hum and Son is now on LAFC.
Yep.
Will, you're an LAFC fan. How are you feeling about that?
It's fucking awesome, bro. You can tell that the MLS has a lot to work on when Heung-min Son is fucking just running through the defense like nothing, dude. So it's going to be important. It's going to be dope to watch, and hopefully us and Cam can go to a game.
Yeah. So we got a lot to get into this episode, right? Well, first of all, me. What have I been up to since this last Premier League?
Man?
So I did summer school, and then I went to London for a week.
That's right.
And my God, man, I have made some stories. And I
went to see Oasis.
Yes, I saw Oasis at Wembley the first night of the run of shows at Wembley. I went for a week. So as soon as summer school cut out, I went to London. And I stayed in this part of town that I was staying, Swiss Cottage. I gotta take you there, man. I gotta take you there. You and I will go eventually.
Yes.
But to enjoy it like how I enjoyed it, just like because I've been to London before and I didn't, because I did some other things. I went around the UK, so I wasn't able to do a lot of the London sightseeing that I wanted to the last time. But I did it all in this week, and it was awesome. I mean, first of all, an interesting story. So, story time. So I stepped off the plane in from Heathrow, right? Get it through customs, and I make my way into town. And like, this is my second time being in London, so I'm still like awestruck by like Big Ben and like all of like the the typical tourist sightseeing places. And so I like make a beeline. I'm going to I went to Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, and all these other. All like the typical sites. And then like I came to like a rest in Leicester Square, and I see this like woman with a group of people wearing like an Oasis Live 25 t-shirt and a bucket hat. And
Nice.
I'm like, Oasis, come on, And then we start talking, and it's like, oh, let's meet up and like have coffee. And so turns out I met this woman who is a Brit Italian from Manchester. She was born in Manchester, and raised in Manchester.
Okay.
She has a Manchester accent, and she's a City fan. And so we meet up at this cafe, like out kind of on the outskirts of London, North Finchley, and we're having a good time. And and then she gives me this Manchester City medallion. And what's interesting about her is that she works in the music industry, and she was telling me all these stories. She lived in LA for a extended period of time. She lived in California. She lived in like the Bay Area for 2 years. So she was like telling me all her, her music industry stories and stuff. And she's gone to see like Oasis multiple times. So she was a really good chat to talk to. So shout out Yasmin from Deansgate, Manchester.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a good time. But and I saw Oasis at Wembley, and that's a big moment for Manchester City. Did you go to Warped Tour?
No, I didn't go to Warped Tour because that lineup sucked.
Okay, so like I was, because it low key kind of sparked a discourse with like Oasis reunion or the Warped Tour, because all my friends back home were at the Warped Tour and out at the Oasis reunion.
Yes.
And I don't know, I would have chosen Oasis reunion any time of the day. I know you don't really care too much about Oasis, but
it's not that I don't care. It's just I haven't been taught.
Yeah, and I've been doing my work
As
ongoing.
a City fan, I should fucking know.
Yeah,
but it's just. I don't know. I never gravitated towards it.
It's like the U.S. thing. Like, I mean, like you grew
I know
up.
the hits.
You and I probably grew up listening to K-Rock. You know what I mean? And like K-Rock only plays like 2 songs of Oasis,
of course.
Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova.
Yeah.
So like we're just kind of like that Wonderwall band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like it's a big. I mean,
it's deeper than that.
It's a cultural moment. Like literally, I was like being in Wembley. And like 90,000 people singing those songs is just a way different thing. Like it means so, way more in the UK than it does in the United States.
I saw your stories.
Yeah.
And then dude, that was a vibe, bro. It was epic.
Yeah.
So many Oasis fans in the streets.
Dude, it was crazy.
It's a religion over there, dude.
It was. Yeah, for sure. It was. Yeah, I mean, it was the best gig of my life.
Have they played here already?
No, they're playing the Rose Bowl September 5th and the 6th.
And you're going to that?
Both nights, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I bought both tickets on the field.
Damn.
So second night's VIP. So
over here is gonna be fucking crazy, huh?
I look forward to it because Cameron went to Heaton Park in the earlier part of June, so I was able to go with him because of summer school. But now him and I are going to be at the first night at the Rose Bowl, so that's going to be a shared moment. But like. It's just like so many people in the UK love Oasis, but when they come over here, it's a little bit more smaller size, and it's like the diehards of like the United States fan base. So I'm gonna be able to get close to the stage. Like obviously at Wembley, I was like way up in the rafters. So like so I'm looking forward to it.
You'll see all the homies from the Hollywood.
Kippax, Hollywood, MCFC, yeah.
Yes.
So I've already talked to a few of them, but it's gonna be off the charts, dude. It's gonna be a night to remember for sure, both nights. So I mean, Oasis reunion, and then we're back into the Premier League season. So do we really need to do a retrospective of last season? Final thoughts on last season, or do we?
Nah.
Or we just want to move on?
No, why even why taste the salt when shit's so sweet right now, dude?
That's true,
and
that's really what the seeing. We can just get right into maybe what the Wolves match, because maybe that will bolster our thoughts about this rest season while we're still wearing.
Said it
Wolves.
and forget it.
What's it like? Just what's the saying? Fuck, Matthew McConaughey said it. I'll come to me in a second.
Put
but
it in the rearview mirror.
It's just like let it water wash off your back or something like that. You know what I mean? Let it wash off your back. or just like yeah. Anyhow, all right, let's just get into it. Wolves on Saturday. Will, were you watching this match?
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts?
Well, over the break, the EPL had a horrible loss with former Wolves and moved to Liverpool and sadly passed away with his brother, Mr. Diogo Jota, which was sad. But they put the tifo up in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that was a touching moment.
So that was nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after that, it just sucks that we had to slaughter them 4-0.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But the lineup was exactly what I hoped it would be.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Because like when I saw the lineup with Bob and Lewis, I thought it was interesting that they would feature this early in the season because of the fact that Bob was out all of last season and Lewis wasn't really too much featured in the lineup. And like, I'm not saying that they're bad and I want to see them, but I just like to what would they?
It was surprising to see.
Surprising to see them start the first Premier League game of the match. But then again, like you see their performances, they both ripped it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it was just, like we don't know the inner workings of the mind of Pep. Like we can put out a starting 11 that was completely different, probably more close to like what we would consider a strong 11. But having them out there and then seeing what happened, like that's why Pep is Pep. But like, but anyhow, yeah. I mean, I thought that was kind of interesting to see them. But then you see what kind of the plays that were made. So we can just take this by highlights. So first half. 25th minute, there was that offsides play, the offsides goal.
That header.
But low key. Well, there was the Holland header that was good. But I'm talking about the Wolves play where the reason why that goal was offside was because Stones fortunately moved into an offside that caught them in an offside trap. It was a smart play by Stones and Trafford to get the player offside so that it was disallowed, right? But so that was just a heads-up play by the both of them. But then the first goal scored was obviously the one that everyone's been talking about, the Reinders chip to Lewis and then the cross into Holland to make it 1-0. What can be said about Johnny Reinders in this game?
Hey, man. That guy plays like how you would play on FIFA or EFC 25.
Yeah, it was a very FIFA goal.
That was the RB triangle through pass and Rico with the fucking KDB-esque fucking cut to the left for Haaland. Everybody, dude. I was impressed. Rico with the new haircut. I didn't even know that was him until they said it. I was like, oh, shit, he cut his hair off, you know?
He looks definitely more mature. Like, he's definitely kind of looking more older.
And then Oscar Bob moving around like he never got injured, bro. You know what I mean? Like, usually after bad injuries like that, a lot of fools don't come back the same.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful to see him as a young talent still fucking moving around like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, like, it's really good in this game that two of our new signings got goals in their first match. Reinders and Cherokee both scored their first Premier League goal. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, because, like, it also makes you kind of like, hell, like, I'm so glad we didn't sign Florian Wirtz. You know what I mean? Because Florian Wirtz doesn't have a goal right now.
Yeah,
Johnny Reinders has like a goal and 2 assists.
Yeah.
So it's like, I said this when we signed Reinders that it was one of those good signings. He comes from an Italian club, AC Milan, and it was like it was like your second or third choice signing maybe like in terms of like the market. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, to Johnny Reinders. Don't really know much about him, but in terms of like who's out there, he's kind of not the number one pick, but he's like a good pick. You know what I mean? A solid pick, and then he turns into this player, right? Instead of us dropping 100 million pounds on say Florian Wirtz.
Yeah. He looked promising since the preseason.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the player mo match for sure was a good showing for him, but then you get into it, and then Bob assists Reinders. So once again, Bob with another assist. Reinders putting it into the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was beautiful. I mean, he's even holding up the jersey, showing off the emblem. Like, oh, dude, he already loves it.
Yeah.
He already loves it. So, and then you see them all hugging and supporting him. So, he's I can't wait till he's. I mean, I'm not saying he's not at 100 right now, but right now he's still the new player, and he's gonna be a highlight for the season. Because
Yeah.
even Pep is in love with him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, man. The little post interviews after the game, they were asking about him. They're like, "Do you think that he's gonna be a big?" He's like, "Yeah, he's gonna make a big difference for us when it comes to difficult fucking times and shit like that." So I was like, "All right, I believe it. I believe it."
We can get the Pep's comments later because Pep's comments, he's been saying all kinds of hyperbole about certain players, and I mean not in a bad way, but like you know, like because it also there's a lot of questions about people's futures and stuff like that.
Oh
and
yeah.
It sounds like Pep doesn't want a lot of players to leave, but obviously they've already been tipped. But we'll talk about that here in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll get into the second half. So Reinders assists Holland to make it 3-0 in the 60th minute. I mean, what can we say? We were heaping praise on Reinders and Lewis for assisting, but we're talking about Holland. You know what I mean? Poacher's finish that first time, and then just the second goal was an absolute ripper. But Holland Brayson is in the first Premier League game of the season and breaks a record. He is now the top scorer for a striker under Pep.
Hey.
And he did it in less games than Sergio Aguero. He did it. He has. Let me pull up the stat. All I know is that it's the quickest in 98 games. So
he's back.
He's back. He's here. Yeah. I mean, 2 goals from Holland in the first thing. Yeah, that's just scary. And then, as I said, Ryan Cherky, 80th minute, bottom left. Makes it 4-0. City win 4-0. So, obviously, man of the match is to Johnny Reinders.
Johnny Reinders, but I have a new fucking City crush. And it's going to be Ryan Cherky, dude.
Cherky?
Yeah, bro. That guy's fucking.
The two Ryans. They have Ryan at Noy and then Ryan Cherky.
Yeah, that guy. And these motherfuckers have been fucking practicing shooting outside the box.
For real.
Because both those fucking goals from Holland and Cherky were fucking. They weren't even screamers. They just dragged on the ground and found the house. You know what I mean? So.
Underrated. Well, I won't say maybe it's an underrated performance, but a crucial performance. It was Nico Gonzalez who I think he had the most completed passes and most touches.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And this is a game without Rodri because Rodri sustained a knee injury during summer training. So, and I believe he's slotted to be out until mid-September.
Thank God for Cherky.
So yeah, Cherky and Nico still, Nico being that, I guess you would call him a Rodri replacement.
Mm-hmm.
But he was deputized in that role and distributed the ball really, and Reiner's having a great performance and so forth. So I mean, this has been a lot been said. I think everyone's unanimous. This is a great performance from City. What's your takeaways from this, Will?
No, I'm so excited to see the next game because we're moving a whole different way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're moving a whole different way, and it's everybody. I love that when it comes to City, it's not just one player. It's the squad,
Yeah.
Got something stuck in my throat. Sorry, guys. Wait, let's go. Yeah, sorry about that.
So, I mean, there's just so many options now. We got so many threads, so many pieces. You know what I mean? It's really hard to like there's so many different ways to play this team.
Yeah.
But then all of this says that when Rodri comes back, you know what I mean? Like that's just gonna be like the last Infinity Stone.
There's still players here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gundogan is still here.
Yeah.
Fucking Bernardo, fucking. But yeah.
I mean, but like even that spine, you know what I mean? Like you have Diaz, you have Stones back, healthy. We'll see how. Don't want to hold my breath to see if he stays, healthy. But if he's gonna have hopefully he has another like treble season where he at least plays like 80% of the games, right? Because if he plays 80% of the games, we win a treble. You know what I mean? Like that's. Basically,
but even if he doesn't, we're stacked in the back, bro.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Kusanov's still here.
Kusanov will be a definitely will be like a backup.
Yeah,
but well, we'll be getting into the players' futures,
Yeah.
but Kanji, but
Kanji?
Kanji also has been tipped to Galatasaray. Just
Oh shit.
yeah, just saw a post about that, and there might be a few moves with Galatasaray.
Holy shit.
But that's that midfield spine. You have Diaz, Stones, Reinders, Gonzalez, Holland. Like that's just something to build upon. And then when we get Rodri back, obviously this team's going to go off. George says, "Will, that does not look like a Pacifico."
Yeah. Daddy did some day drinking and woke up from a nap, so I didn't want to go back into that slump.
There you go.
But I'll have one next show.
George, say the word. Say the word. It's this time of the show, my guy. Just say the word, and then we'll have it. But okay, so yeah, so I mean that was a Wolves game, and then our next match will be towards the end of this episode. We'll be previewing the Tottenham match at the Etihad, this Saturday, 4:30 kickoff time, Pacific Standard Time, and yeah, so. All right, so let's get into it. So obviously this season, Premier League season 25-26, City already have spent have made quite a few additions. And if we even go back to the winter, right? So we're already familiar with Abdulkadir Kusanov, defender. We also scored Vitor Haish, defender from Palmeiras. We have Omar Mumouche from Eintracht Frankfurt, and then Nico Gonzalez, who was a midfielder from Porto. That was the January window. Summer window, we got Rayon Aitnori, left back, to Johnny Reinders, midfielder from AC Milan, and then we have Ryan Cherky, who is an attacking midfielder. So we've already kind of talked a little bit about this, Will, but you already mentioned if you have a man crush on Ryan Cherky. But anything else to add to our additions?
Are you talking about players that are still here?
We're talking about so I mean these are the players that we acquired over the last year since the January transfer window. The first four players I mentioned, Kuznetsov, Haish, Marmouche, Gonzalez, were from the winter window. So Vitor Raj with the caveat there's already a loan move for him to
Girona.
Roma. No, to Roma now.
Really?
Yeah, because he doesn't want to go to Girona. He wants to go to Roma.
Interesting.
Oh no, I'm getting that mixed up. Echeverri wants to go to Roma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're right. But Reich wants to go is on a loan deal to Girona. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about Cherokee. We talked about Reinders. Aitnori I think is one of my favorite signings of this window. But what else is there to be said?
The goalie.
Trafford, yeah, that was the other addition, but that kind of gets us into our first kind of squad issue. I think is goalkeeper. So there's been a lot of talk around the goalkeeper position. Ederson is tipped to go to Galatasaray. There's a deal for him to move to Galatasaray. Same, and then now we got Gianluigi Donnarumma. In the mix now. Plus,
crazy.
Also signing James Transford, who was a previous City Academy player, who is tipped to be the England number one. So what do you make of this goalkeeper situation that City has, Will?
I mean, what I liked about the new kid is that he's very vocal, like screaming at the defenders to make some moves. I think Ederson, man, he gave us some badass seasons, bro. But to me, he just looks like he's wearing out. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's ready for a new chapter in his career.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that way since last season.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then, we still have Ortega in the wing.
We do,
which is crazy. So.
And then we also signed another Italian keeper, Bertinelli.
That's right.
And so we have a third. He's going to be our third string keeper for sure.
Yeah. So, I think what we're doing is we're just trying to get a nice little penny for Ederson, right?
Yeah. Yeah, to Galatasaray most likely, and then but I don't know, man. Like I don't know about the Donnarumma signing.
It's spectacular.
It is. I mean, he's a Champions League winner. You know what I mean? Fresh off a Champions League win.
And the
he's
guy's fucking huge.
he's huge. He's 26. He's young. Like he get a lot of seasons out of him. I just don't know. He's always left teams very acrimoniously, like with a lot of like media buzz. That's kind of a player that cities typically stayed away from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like I'm not sure what the buzz is dying down about Ortega. I'm still on my Ortega bullshit. You know what I mean?
too.
Like I think honestly, Trafford and Ortega fighting it out for number one is a perfect thing. But some people still want Ederson. You know what I mean? Donnarumma. People are like also like Donnarumma, but it's like he doesn't do anything for me, man.
We've accepted a bunch of changes in the team already.
Yeah.
Why not the goalie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, the biggest change you had was KDB leaving the team.
Yeah. Then again, too, I mean, like Ortega's had some Champions League experience, but Trafford has not had Champions League experience. So maybe bringing in a Donnarumma player who has won the Champions League can bring a steady ship to us in this new Champions League season.
Yeah.
But you know,
fresh out of a final.
True, and I mean just a win in general. You know what I mean? So there's that to be said. But I don't know. I just don't think we go for him. I would rather see Ortega and Trafford fight it out for number one, and then deal away Ederson. Yeah, that's
This
what I
could
see.
be the tactic. Remember, they use the name just to get attention from a different team and be purchased through them.
Yeah, and then Donnarumma becomes a flop signing for whoever club.
United.
United.
Fuck it.
or what if Florian Wirtz does?
Fucking
That's
Chelsea,
the same
just
thing.
like every other fucking player.
That goes to Chelsea. Yeah. Yeah. I personally, so okay, if you had this question, if Ederson were to stay, would you keep him?
It's just I don't think his heart is in there anymore, so no.
Okay, I agree.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been an Ortega stan since that one save that earned us the 4th Premier League title. You know what I'm saying?
Against Heung-min Son.
Heung-min Son. It's kind of like tomato,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean. But yeah. So I've always been a stan, but it feels like the hype about him has kind of died off, and it's like, oh, like people are willing to let Ortega walk. I'm like, dude, you're gonna let Ortega walk? Like, I wouldn't.
Solid.
I wouldn't.
You'll get some money.
Yeah. But it'd also be good to have City have the number one, the England number one, because we had Joe Hart for the longest time, and he was the England number one.
Joe Hart.
Joe
Hart.
I miss you, dude. You know, because like, yeah, we haven't had the England number one, but to have the England number one be our keeper, I think is always a plus. So, yeah. So, but I think with a lot of additions, it raises a fair few questions of who's going to be leaving in the next 2 weeks. Who do you think any crucial signings will be leaving in the next 2 weeks?
Man, there's one player I don't want to leave, and that's fucking Savinho.
Savinho's been confirmed. He's staying.
Okay, because when I heard that rumor, I was like, great. Another Riyad Mahrez fucking mistake. You know what I mean? Fucking beautiful fucking right winger, and we're letting him go. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
But if you're just confirming that, then hey.
Awesome. That was confirmed off of City Extra that City have affirmed that they don't want to make a deal for Savinho with Tottenham.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great news.
It would have been a good move for Tottenham to get Savinho, considering the fact that they just lost Heung-min Son and Madison's injured.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But also right now, and I checked the Guardian, and they're close to signing Eberiza Eze.
From Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's definitely a good pickup for them. But they need to make that signing because I mean, like, they're going into the season really kind of just like a different team. Even though like, what was it? They had a pretty decent game. Who'd they play on the weekend? I forget. I forget who they played. Was it West Ham on the weekend? No, they didn't play West Ham. I'll check here in a minute.
Right now. But yeah.
But they had a pretty opening good. They beat whoever they did 2-0.
It was against Liverpool.
Was it against?
Oh no, it was yesterday. Well, they tied against Chelsea, and then on Sunday, August 10, They fucking beat Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace beat Liverpool in the Community Shield.
They beat Burnley 3-0 on the weekend.
Oh, how come I'm not seeing that one?
Yeah. So they're coming off of that. It was a pretty solid victory for them. But that's kind of where it is. So Savinho's staying. I'm just gonna throw out some players. Do you think Kovacic is staying?
I mean, if he stays, that would be dope. But if he leaves, good for him too.
So I mean, but do you see a way forward for him to get minutes in the squad?
Yeah.
You think so?
Especially with Roger being out.
True.
You know.
But then you also have Nico and then Reinders in the squad now.
Yeah, but you need muscle, bro, towards the end. Like in the give me a fucking Kovacic in the 60th minute, when everybody's all slow and fucking sluggish.
Yeah.
Throw that fool in. There's muscle, and his fucking shooting has improved towards the end of the season.
To be honest, thinking about all the Kovacic goals I've ever seen at Kovacic, they've been outside the box.
Bangers.
They've been bangers. So, I guess you have a point there.
But like I'm saying, if whatever team were to, get him into their squad, hey, good for you, dude.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid pickup.
Yeah.
United will want him.
That's the new one, huh?
Yeah, United. He's a good signing for United. You know what I mean? What's the 18th place United? Whenever they finish this last season, poverty franchise. All right.
I saw a funny ass meme. It was a girl whispering to a guy.
Yeah.
And she said, "What's your favorite position?" And the guy had a United fucking jersey. And he goes 15th.
You know, it was funny because when I first met Yasmin, at the whole, because like she said she was from Manchester, but I was like, she only told me she was from Manchester when I initially met her. But I was like, all right, I wonder if she's a blue Manchester or a red Manchester. And then like she was like, oh, well, okay, what team do you support? And I think I immediately clocked her the keychain, like the city thing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh my god, thank God. If you were a United fan, I would have had to ghost you.
I know, right?
I would have been like walk past like, hey, are you Yasmin? It's like, no,
funny.
you're a United fan. All right, I'll see you later.
No soy yo.
No soy yo. Okay, so but I think we talk about this one because it's a little bit more complex. But both Ederson and Gundogan are tipped for Galatasaray.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense for Gundogan too.
I mean, obviously he's Turkish.
Yeah, exactly.
But would you, like, and I think that the whole thing, especially this was kind of the same thing with KDB, was like, would you want to keep, should we keep KDB or should we keep Gundogan for another season?
Wasn't Gundogan set for just one last year?
Yeah.
So at this point, it makes no sense for him to be here. Not in a dick way, because I love Gundogan. He got us some beautiful moments. But if you're not gonna play, Turkey is the league for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of the natural part of his career. Why
especially when they're rebuilding the way they are right now.
He's 33. Yeah. But I don't know. Well, you're already seeing KDB tear it up in Napoli. I mean, he's played like what 2 or 3 games. He already has 2 goals. You know what I mean? Gundogan also has that leadership quality too. That, you know what I mean? Maybe keeping him one more year it would be beneficial. Yeah. But he's also 33. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna get probably much production out of him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of a take it or leave it thing at this point. But then again, like, legends are legends. Maybe keep him for one more year.
And I remember from either last year or the year before that he was studying to be a coach.
Yeah.
And, I mean, for him to stand by Pep and learn more and shit, he'll be ready.
Yeah.
For something, some kind of project, you know what I mean? So, that'll be dope.
Then again, we were in the group chat today, and with the Ipkiss, shout out Ipkiss, Happy New Season.
The prodigal son.
He shared something about KDB in the last match that he played with Napoli, getting kind of roughed around a little bit.
Yeah.
Then again, it's early in the season, but it's like if he gets roughed around too much, that knee snaps, dude. You have, yeah.
Should have won in San Diego.
For real, bro. But then again, I think he wanted to stay in Europe.
Serie A was one of the dirtiest leagues ever, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we'll see.
Yeah.
He
Uh,
looks good. He
yeah.
looks good in that blue.
And I think even this off season, I remember one of the points of the group chat was that I think Nico was tipped to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had that kind of thing. It was like I forgot who we were trying to bring in, or how it was like Nico to whatever team,
Mm-hmm.
and then I remember you saying something like, we already have Reinders or blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Um, you
Maybe
know.
just a rumor. I don't remember that
It
rumor
was
though.
weird. It was kind of like it was just kind of like a sporadic thing of rumors. Like,
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time, I was like, wait, that Blair, that Blair, that Blair.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Nico can be pushed out. It's like I'm like I wouldn't want Nico to be pushed out. You know what I mean? Like I think definitely we should keep Nico,
Yeah.
on the squad. That was like I remember that was just one fleeting moment of conversation. But like with this to point out that we have a new sporting director, Hugo Viana.
Mm.
And he already made some solid moves for sure.
Oh yeah.
And but it's just kind of like interesting. Like we're going for him. Kind of like so some things that just kind of like don't make any sense, or just like kind of like marquee things.
Names
Not typically
being
how
used to
get
the volume up on the player.
Yeah. Also, George finally dropped the line. Sure wish I had a Pacifico.
There you go.
I don't have my Pacifico, but I'll just raise a fake Pacifico or Air Pacifico. Yeah, and then George also mentions, I thought there was a rumor of Rico leaving.
Rico Lewis. I never heard that rumor.
I saw a post in the what do you call in the on City Extra, but I wasn't tracking that either.
Who would I mean? A lot of people should be interested in Rico Lewis, but I wonder who that would be.
Maybe some Premier League team.
Like a Burnley.
Maybe.
Like a Sunderland.
Sunderland. Yeah. Goes to Sunderland. All right. So yeah, I think that's really solid. Like the squad issues. Do you think that we still have anything left to cover in terms of positions?
No, dude, we're stacked, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, we're stacked. I just want that goalie situation to be already
done and dusted.
We get Donnarumma, fuck it, shoot him. But just let's not drag this.
Yeah.
When a player like Trafford is trying to shine, you know what I mean?
Do you think with Rico Lewis's performance on Saturday, you think he's short up that right back position?
No, that's him.
You think it's him?
It's been him since Kyle Walker left.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like it's been an interchangeable part because you have like sometimes you have Mateus Nunez play on the right back, Lewis playing there. Sometimes you even just shift it over. I forget what the shift. Someone shifts over sometimes to the right, but I definitely think Rico Lewis made it more of a statement for that right back position for sure on Saturday. Okay, so that's it for personnel. Now we can kind of get into looking at the league as a whole. So we get to that point about predictions, Will. So how do you think this title race is going to shape up this year?
What do you mean, with the match or through the season?
Just through the season.
I mean, even in our shittiest fucking season, we made top 3. So I expect to still see the competitiveness. I mean, we have a lot of players that are fucking excited to do something with this team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, some of them are, I haven't felt the power of the champion. You know what I mean? The championship or the Champions League or any of that. So
yeah,
I'm just excited to see what the hell happens. I want to see how they build, because I'm interested. How do you say? I was thrown off by the way we played this weekend. I was like, oh shit, like we look fucking sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Not like last season where it was like
it was sharp until
knew
Roger
each other.
left.
It like the commentator said it, as if they just barely met last week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited, and maybe this could be another run for a Haaland mania.
I mean, if we can get like, because I think last season it's fair to write it off as an anomaly, because I think a lot of performance indicators really dropped off. Halan obviously didn't have a great season. He had a he still it's not even in front of me, but he still scored a shitload of goals.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the treble season. I mean, he had set a high bar in his first season. I mean, the first season was a treble season, right?
Yeah.
Foden obviously didn't have a good year. He was finding a lot of on and off the field issues. Same thing with Grealish, on and off the field issues. Injuries, Rodri, obviously no Rodri, no Party. Fair few injuries on the back line. Stones barely played. Diaz was injured.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, there was just personality issues. We went to the January window, look, like getting defenders because we needed them because all of our defenders were injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was an anomaly season. It was a one-off season. Obviously it sucks, but you got to have those kind of seasons as a team. But we're looking at the league, right? So I'm not sure how much you've been paying attention to the other teams, but how do you think this title campaign against the other top 6 looks?
It looks like a fight against Liverpool again.
Yeah, it's going to be a classic City Liverpool.
You know what I mean?
Match.
And I mean, there's teams that picked up all kinds of players, like United, Arsenal, with Gyökeres and fucking who else? Grealish went to Everton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's interesting. It makes it more entertaining. So, but I already foresee the Liverpool fucking Liverpool City fucking rivalry still there.
Okay.
For the champion.
I'll just say what I'll be honest about my top 4 prediction. Before Saturday, I was like, Liverpool looks like they have the pieces to do it again.
Yeah.
Saturday, what we saw on Saturday kind of was like, because that's kind of like the bias of already seeing Saturday and how it played out on Saturday. Like, you know what I mean? But City is going to be a shootout, and I guess I'll back my club to win it this year.
Yeah.
Because also, if you look at Liverpool, sure, they have a lot of scoring options, but they're also very exposed in the back.
Yes.
And like, it's basically going to be a competition between who can outscore their back line. Because we obviously have Ruben Diaz, we have great, but those players get injured, and some of them have like absolute nightmare seasons. Like Diaz didn't have a great season last year. You know what I mean? So like, but I think that obviously we have a lot more defensive options now than Liverpool does. Liverpool made some great signings, obviously Florian Wirtz, but they're very exposed in the back. So yeah, they'll score a lot of goals, but they'll concede a lot this season too.
Yeah. No, like I'm telling you, it's a new season, brother, and it looks very, very different this time. Very, very different this time. It's just the players that have been acquired in different teams. It changes it up. It changes up the whole dynamic of the team. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah. So are we running Man United out of this conversation?
I wouldn't count them out, brother.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't count them out. They picked up some good offense players. I mean, this week they did not look good, but they picked up Mbeumo from Brentford and Cunha from the Wolves.
And Garnacho went to Chelsea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't go to Chelsea, dude? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, they look different. They don't look sorry as fuck as like last season. So, I was telling the United homies, I'm like, hey, I'm rooting for y'all because we need to have good derbies, dude. I'm tired of these fucking lame ass derbies that we have,
Yeah.
And it's like
put a team out there so we
chin
can chin up, guys. It's gonna be all right. It'll be all right, mate.
Yeah.
Put a team out there. Let's get some good derbies again.
Yeah.
But let me ask this question: do you see them in the top 4?
I see them top 5.
Okay. For me, I think looking at the top 6 teams, because we're not gonna go like all the teams, but like Chelsea, I think Chelsea,
of course,
looks like
top 4.
Todd's top 4. I'm just gonna say my top 4.
All
right. I'll say City,
Okay.
1, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say the same thing.
Go same thing.
Exactly that way.
Yeah, I think Arsenal though. This is going to be the implosion year though.
What do you mean?
It's
they're just gonna fall apart.
they're going to fall
mid-season?
apart because they can't compete with Liverpool and City. Oh, like they'll be don't listen that they're not competing, but they're gonna be outside of the top two, and it's gonna be so frustrating to have been like that. They're a good team, you know what I mean? Like definitely, I think with that team in a different year, maybe with the different conditions, they could have won the league, but they didn't. You know what I mean? Because City was such a resurgent thing. We went on like a 25, 30 game win streak, but like I just think the level that they're playing at and still not winning anything is going to do them in.
I say
For
Arsenal,
morale.
Carabao Cup champions, or FA Cup champions.
FA Cup champions.
You know what I mean?
I don't think that's out of the. Yeah, I think that's definitely on the table for sure. Tottenham.
They have a lot to work with. I mean, they have a lot to recover because to lose Harry Kane and Heung-min Son is a lot. Fool.
Yeah, I mean, and plus, start at the bat, Madison's injured again. And if they sign Eze, that's definitely a good signing for them. But I think they're a solidly mid-table team, and that might be charitable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's like they're gonna be a
Top 10.
Top 10, yeah, maybe 8th.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But it's still a very crowded fight for top 4 because you still have to factor in Newcastle, Aston Villa. I mean, those are the 2 teams that come to mind.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily top 6 team, or you know what I mean. But those teams will also be fighting it out on there. If you had to tell me about Man United's position this year, I think they're mid-table.
Mid-table?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they're top 5. We already agreed upon a top 4.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think Newcastle and Aston Villa are going to be?
Top 10.
Top 10?
Yeah. I'm talking like 5 and after.
5 and okay.
Yeah.
But you already said your 5th place was United, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They have something to say this season.
I think definitely Newcastle finishes before United.
Okay.
Villa, I don't know.
Crystal Palace.
They
look good.
But they lose Eze. That's definitely going to be a big loss for them, but obviously they're going to make that money back. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too soon to say.
But I definitely think the top 4. So our top 4, Hollywood Kippax top 4 officially endorsed is City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea.
Yeah.
So eat your heart out, George. But Cameron Howard chimed in. Spurs is putting United 5th and Spurs 8th is wild.
I mean, if you want to make a bet about it, I'm always welcome to it.
Cam's gonna snark post right now. He's gonna be like, as he
if Spurs make it to top 5, shit, we can make that bet.
I didn't say United was top 5. I said United. I said Spurs is.
I said United would make 5th place.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
say
on Will. That's not on me.
I'm not saying top 4. I said they'll make it a 5th place.
Who's getting demoted? Oh
Sunderland.
Yeah. So you think Sunderland's back down?
Sunderland and Brentford.
George asked the question. Cam says West Ham, Leeds, and Wolves.
West Ham, Leeds, and Wolves. Okay. I say Brentford. Sunderland, and Tottenham. No, sorry.
Tottenham.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, Cam. Yeah. I go, and who do you say? Oh, and Leeds.
Leeds.
Yeah, that's a good one, too. Yeah. But like I said, it's too early to see. I need a month. A month, and I'll be fucking solid with what I'm saying.
I think it's already probably safe to say that the people who get promoted will be demoted. You know what I mean? Like Sunderland probably demoted. Leeds. Wolves is interesting. Wolves and West Ham demoted is interesting. but I'll probably just go with whoever got promoted is getting demoted. Sunderland. Sorry, Sunderland.
Leeds.
But all right. Okay, I actually wrote a bunch of news on the back. Well, this is just a reminder for you to follow Hollywood Kippax across all social media platforms. Hollywood Kippax official on Instagram. Hollywood Kippax across all the other platforms: TikTok, Instagram. Shangzhou.
Oh shit, that's right.
And I forget what else we're on. Facebook, but those are for the boomers. But Zhongzhu, we're the number one United States Man City podcast on Instagram and the number one Man City podcast in China. So, we're dominating both hemispheres. Yeah. So make sure to follow us. And we already talked about some news. Let me see if there's anything we didn't talk about. James McAtee to Nottingham Forest.
That's right. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Good move for him. He wants to play. He wants the minutes, and he'll get it. Especially with playing alongside with someone like Chris Wood.
Yeah,
it's good. Good for him.
Also, I'm not sure if you clocked this, but did you see Kusnau's Khabib beard?
No. He has a beard?
He has a Khabib beard.
Oh shit! I gotta see that. Okay.
This is the Central Asian step beard. Looks like he's a UFC fighter.
I think you grow that after you get married.
Yeah, is that the tradition?
I think so.
Interesting.
I could be wrong. I'm just saying that he's a man now, so he could grow a beard.
Cameron, you're the historian in the chat.
Yes, please.
Please verify that information.
Don't fact check me. I'm just saying shit out of my ass.
That took you way too long. Okay. So there's just a lot of interesting stats that were broken in that first game. So Reinders is the second player to score an assist in a game since Sergio Aguero in 2011. Obviously, we talked to Grealish is going to Everton on loan. Claudio Echeverri has said that he doesn't want to go to Girona. He wants to go to Roma on loan.
He just came back from Girona.
Yeah, but and I think City already rejected a loan deal from Roma, so they're in negotiations about that. Let's see, Rodrigo.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do we want to talk about Rodrigo? Is that, you think that's a pie in the sky, or is that
that would have made a lot more sense if Savinho went to Tottenham?
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
But right now it's like you're throwing him into a position that's already fucking stacked as hell. So it makes no sense. Again, this could be, I'm going to City, but I'm just saying that to get the attention of different teams.
Yeah. So City beat Palermo in the preseason.
That's right.
And won the Anglo-Palomertan trophy. So we already got a trophy going into the season.
Hey.
No community shield. No community shield. We're not in the community shield. So no community shield curse.
No. Hey. Okay.
So
no wonder.
We ducked that just completely.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
that's true.
Yeah. And then it's just been kind of interesting, Pep's comments about different players. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he's been heaping a lot of praise on different players.
Yeah.
And he wants, I think he wants a lot of certain players to stay.
Yeah.
But who knows what Hugo Viana wants and what other players want. But he seems like he's he's heaping a lot of praise upon players. Yeah. Just a quick shout out. We got Treasure Troller back in the chat.
Hey, Treasure Troller. What was his team?
Crystal Palace.
Hey, congratulations, Treasure Troller.
2
titles in 1 year.
I mean, and we didn't even mention this, but the fact that every London team besides Arsenal won a trophy last year. Yeah, I think amongst things you would love to see. Oh, and also too, on my London trip, I went to the Emirates and Stamford Bridge.
Oh shit.
Okay. I mean, I didn't like it. I really just showed up at the stadium and just was like, this is the Emirates. I'm gonna go. I didn't do their tour or whatever, but
you didn't come out on Arsenal TV.
No, but like I did recognize like where they film, like you know what I mean, because like they always have that there's like those bridges at the Emirates, and they always like stand there, and it's like a good backdrop of the Emirates. Like I recognize like this is where they film. Like I saw some like kind of the angles of what they film, but that was about it. I mean, I literally just went to just see the stadium. I was like, here's the Emirates. Oh, here's Stamford Bridge. So I was like, and that actually rounds up because I think I've seen every single stadium. I've seen, every single top 6 stadium.
Hey.
So
Sick.
that it definitely very fortunate, very grateful to have been able to do that. But yeah. Anyhow, another interesting comment is that he says that he wants to stop after this season.
Of course. World Cup.
True.
Yeah.
But I don't think but like it sounds like he just wants to just like kind of duck managing altogether. Like he just wants he doesn't want to do he's been tempted to do international stuff, but I don't think he just wants to do it at all.
Maybe now that he got back with his wife.
I think that's a lot to do with it. I think his wife is issuing ultimatums to him like you gotta stop or like this is we're gonna be divorced. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to speculate about a man's personal life, but like it kind of sounds like the deal because he got back. It sounds like he patched up with his wife, but I think that's the deal. Is like after the season, that's it. And he's gonna pull a Phil Jackson. He's gonna be like because Phil Jackson like just totally. You know, the famous Laker coach, like totally ducked coaching altogether. He just went to go live in the mountains. You know what I mean? So it's like he's probably going to do that. Like in Spain, he's just going to like post up somewhere and just like.
Guardiola starts a podcast.
Starts a podcast. He does the podcast rounds like on like all the. He does Kill Tony.
There you go. Kill Tony.
He's a Kill Tony fan.
This one.
Smoking a cigar and stuff. It's like. Listen to Casey Rocket sets.
You know your shit. All
right. So, yeah. So that's about it for city news. Will, have you seen anything else that intrigues you online?
Sounds. I follow your lead when it comes to the stuff that we share on our group chat, and you pretty much locked it down. So, yeah. I mean, other than that, I don't know much. You shared this billboard of Cole Palmer outside of.
Yeah, well, it was a photo of like it was like a sign that they have out in front of the Chelsea or the Stamford Bridge. It's like, have you ever been what was it? Have you ever been fleeced or something like that?
Shanked?
No, it was. Let me pull up the chat. Have you ever been skinned by Cole Palmer?
Have you ever been skinned by Cole Palmer?
Yeah,
that sounds wrong as hell.
I just think it's I mean, it's just trying to be cheeky, but really skinned. Like, what do you mean skinned?
Yeah, exactly.
Is he like Hannibal Lecter? Like he's gonna put you in the hole, and it's like it puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets skinned again. Cole Palmer's freaking wearing like skin in like the locker room, like trying on people's different skin.
What was that?
Buffalo Bob.
Would you do me? I'd do me.
yeah.
I'd do me so.
Joe Dirt. Whoa, he's kind of like where's it?
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah. Oh man, good stuff.
Yeah.
George, who won the Premier League fantasy season last season? I think that answers the question. I think it was George that won.
Was it George?
Yeah.
He won it?
I think he did.
George, did you win it?
George, confirm or deny. I stopped paying attention because I totally missed the draft the first part of the season. Damn, we missed out on that draft. We should have done a draft again, but then again, I wouldn't.
It couldn't have gone that well for whoever got Haaland. So, I don't know. I need a confirmation, George. Send me a screenshot.
We could probably log into Premier League Fantasy and see who won.
I deleted the app. So that's why I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm sure George won. I think that.
A lot of people joined, so
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So that is it by way of city news. We now can preview our next match, which is Tottenham. Tottenham at home, 4:30 a.m. kickoff time. Will, you watching this match?
Yeah. Tottenham 4:30 this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching it. I have my last well no, I still have one more, but a Vegas trip.
Yeah.
With mom and everybody, so need to get up early and I'll be watching that to kill time.
And yeah, I knew George said George finished first in the league.
Damn, congratulations to George.
Shout out George.
George Aldapa, EPL champion.
EPL fantasy champion. 425.
All right, and we did say we were gonna make something special for them, so
Yeah, I'll think of it right now.
We'll brainstorm and get something for you.
And then you'll have to come out to California and go back to Danny Brewery and.
Oh yeah, we met George before
We
the
did.
season ended.
Well, yeah, that's true. We did.
We did an episode with him.
We did an episode with him. I think that was our last episode.
Yeah, I believe so.
Was with George here at the studio.
Yeah.
And then so we finally met George.
That's right.
And then I met
got
George
hella
probably.
drunk.
Yeah. And then come out to California, George, and we'll get you that present.
He says he's coming in September.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's get it.
We'll meet you, Danny Brewery Company for sure. All right, but we talk about Tottenham. So we kind of alluded to Tottenham. I think it's a fair because when I was previewing this match, it's important to consider injuries. So we have Ederson, who's sick. Ederson didn't go to the sick of the bullshit.
That's funny.
And then Gavardiol has a knock. I'm not sure how the strength of that. Kovacic is injured. Rogers injured. Once again, he's sustained the injury, and Savino is injured as well. So fair few injuries on that team. And then Spurs also have two major injuries. They have Kulusevski and Madison injured. So those are two attacking players that are very important for City. Not for City, for Tottenham. So Will, how do you look how City's going to line up for this Saturday?
Give me the same. Give me Jeremy Doku on the left. Haaland in the middle. Give me that'll be interesting if they do start him again, but Oscar Bob on the right wing. Right behind Bob, give me how do you say Tajani? Tajani Reinders. Nico Gonzalez. Give me Marmouche instead of Bernardo Silva.
Okay.
Switch it up a little bit. Back four are gonna be Ait Nori. The captain Ruben Diaz. Well, he's not
captain. Silva was captain.
Oh, Silva's captain. Oh shit. Okay. I'm surprised if they use John Stones again. I would like to see a Kanji.
Is Kanji injured?
And then give me Rico Lewis in his rightful position, and then give me Trafford.
I would say give me Foden instead of Doku. No, Foden instead of Bob.
Instead of Oscar Bob. Okay, I like that.
Throw Foden on the right hand side.
Yeah, I like that too.
And then keep everything the same. I would say put in Foden instead of Bob.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Also do flipping Silva for or swapping Silva for who you swap Silva for? It was
Omar Marmouche.
Marmouche. Yeah. That way he kind of drifts more centrally, and then you get Foden in the mix too. Yeah. I'll go with that too. So I'll swap Silva for Marmouche. But otherwise, score
prediction.
I say 3-1.
Yay, my man.
Hollywood Kippax safe bet, dude.
There you go, 3-1. I was going with 3-1.
You go 3-1 too?
Yeah.
I think I mean, like, to give credit to Tottenham, Tottenham's always a bogey team, but I think we fare better playing Tottenham this early in the season at home with coming off the Wolves performance and then Spurs being in the condition that they are. I think for sure that's a solid dub. I'll always do live for. I'm not gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna be confident on 3-1. Confident 3-1. Solid dub. Cam says 3-1 Spurs.
This fool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate his chutzpah.
Chutzpah, yeah. Snark post, Cam.
Snark.
This is the Cam with the trademark snark.
There's a snark in the water.
Snark. Thomas the Frank injured.
What the fuck? What was that?
Thomas Frank is the coach of
The
Tottenham.
train with the face.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kuda's gonna wreak havoc. Yeah, Cam, put a little bit more in the chat. More of your thoughts in the chat. We can't have Cam. George Aldapa is saying 2-0 City.
2-0. Okay.
Solid. Another Trafford clean sheet.
Hey, I would like to see that. The only reason I give that 3-1 is because of
Who scores? Yeah,
Kulusevski.
we got to get into it.
I'll say Kulusevski scores.
He's injured.
Oh, he's not playing.
Yeah.
Oh, then nobody's gonna score.
No one's gonna score. But who scores for City?
I'll give one to Haaland. Jeremy Doku. And yeah, I'll give two Haaland and Jeremy Doku.
I think Haaland, Marmouche, and then Reinders again.
Damn, you think he's gonna score again?
Yeah.
Sheesh. I would love to see it.
You've been City. All right, Cam. If we gotta put my snark defending on, post defending on. You've been City fans long enough to know that it ain't easy playing Spurs. Okay,
Yes,
so
I'll agree with that.
That's a true statement.
Yes, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes.
That's not even snark.
But it's different now.
It is different.
Way different for them.
But Cam, give us a sentence on what do you think of the team so far going into the season. We'll wait for your comment before we sign off. But all right, so we have it pretty much all wrapped up. Highlights. We already predicted our top four prediction, which was City first, Liverpool second, Arsenal third, Chelsea fourth. Pretty much covered all of our new acquisitions, how things are going to pretty much play out. Good win on Saturday, and hopefully another win on Saturday again.
Mm-hmm.
So, any other final burning thoughts before we sign off, Will?
It's an early game, so get your coffee ready.
For sure.
You know, and yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
So, this is a podcast that supports the best team in the land.
The best team in the world.
Come on, City. Come on, City.
You know.
Come on. You know. It's going to be biblical, man. Oasis. Oasis. Slide away. Give it all you got.
I like it.
Cam, we are much better prepared team under Frank. Just need Eze left winger and hopefully another. Just need a whole another team. That's what I read. All right. See you then.
Later, guys. See
Cheers.
you next week.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye. What happened with the intro? We're going to have to make a new one or what?
No. What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
The regular one that we had.
No, because I'm using OBS.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like OBS is way more custom.
All right.
Talk about the new signings. Yeah. You previewed the game. Yeah. You talk shit on the opposition. Dude, oh my god, the tech went so much better.
We have, I guess, more complex, but both Ederson and Gundogan are different for Galatasaray.
That makes sense. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense for Gundogan, too.
I mean, obviously he's Turkish,
Yeah, exactly.
but which like, and I think the whole thing, especially this was kind of the same thing with KDB, was like, would you want to
Sound good.